Seems to like it. Headed for the fat part of the green. Bit surprising, misses the green in regulation here at the par 5.
Yeah, you'd think this is one of the easier holes on the golf course. So now...
What a shot.
What are the chances of making it from there?
Now at the par 3 14th, over another body of water. Frank, you could make some big numbers on this golf course. I would think if you walk out of here today having shot under par, you have to be really happy.
Certainly is big boy golf playing around the cliffs at Lighthouse Point, Rich. And this is another example here at this beefy par 3, 240 yards. You can see Lake Zimmer protects the front of this green and to the right. It's obviously where they get all their irrigation water from. But it's enough green left of the flag here. It's really what you're going to be looking at, that front left section. Great too.
Beautiful. '15th hole, and Frank, a return to sanity. 387 yards, par 4.
Yeah, second easiest hole on the golf course. Bends a little to the left. Just avoid the sand left and that little pop bunker on the right. And you should be set up with a relatively short iron in to a green that really the only problem is if you go long.
That is tasty looking right there, Frank. Just a perfect spot in the fairway.
That is prime real estate. How do you get a lie like that? Seriously, you could hit any club from there.
Really in control of this hole. Birdie yesterday and another opportunity on the way. This for another birdie on this hole on the week. Continues to roll it very well all day long.
A cursory look at the scorecard, Rich, and well, it looks hard at 240 yards, but that elevation is going to chew off quite a bit of yardage off the scorecard. Really, it's a good chance for a birdie on this closing stretch. V-shaped green, as long as you're on the right section of the green, could have a chance for birdie.
Certainly had enough power, just didn't have any touch. Second shot coming out of the rough here. And he's made it onto the green now. Frank, a par here, that's just fine. 17th hole is another par 5, 613 yards. Frank, how do you play it?
He's loading up on it.
Look at the coil there. Frank, I know you like boxing. That was some heavyweight power right there.
Smoked it.
Frank, right where you want to be.
Wouldn't be better if it was on a tee.
Playing his second shot here at the par 5. And this is looking really good. That shot does finish up on the green, but it sets up for a very difficult putt. Long putt here. This will require a good touch. That was not a very good read right there. Made par yesterday. This one for birdie. Just singes the edge, Frank.
Yeah, but at least he's burning the edges. You know you're hitting good putts.
So just a formality here. Did the job right there. We've made it at last to the 18th, partner. What a finishing hole.
It is. It's a tee shot you have to respect. That fairway goes on the angle towards the left, so you have to know how far you fly the ball, and of course you can't afford to miss hit your tee shot. But a good tee shot. Let's talk a bit positive here. Good tee shot in the middle of the fairway, just going to leave you a short iron, and an excellent chance to finish with another birdie.
Frank couldn't ask for anything more.
Just the lie there, too. It is sitting up like it's teed up. This looks like it's going to find the target.
Superb shot.
Well, it's as good as it's going to get. There's going to be no worries about making that one.
To win the Northeast Invitational. Score that a birdie. Just a tremendous week of golf, and that, my friend, is a winner right there.
Yeah, and he should be proud of himself, too. It took golf of the highest quality to beat this high-quality field, and that is something that you will remember for a long, long time.
NBA Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the second leg of the FedEx Cup playoffs. Today, it's live opening round coverage of the Deutsche Bank Championship. Rich Lerner alongside Frank Nobilo. We're at the TPC Boston in Massachusetts. Frank, this is a really good-looking golf course.
Fun golf course too, Rich. Starts off with a relatively soft par 4, not very long, and then, of course, the fourth hole. If you remember that on TV, it's a drivable par 4. 5, really, this beautiful dogleg left par 4. I think it's one of the prettiest holes on the golf course. Reminds me of Sunningdale in England. 7's a par 5, 2 good hits, you might be able to get home. Don't talk about the 9th to Phil Mickelson. Never really likes that hole at all. He's made a mess of it over the years. Good finish there at 18, but really, if you want to look at maybe a tough stretch in the back 9, 13, 14, if you make a couple of pars through there, then you've done well. That's an absolute beauty.
Second shot. Good look at the green. On the green, and a chance for birdie here in the first hole. Getting set now over the putt.
Just moving that much closer to the leader now, Rich.
Frank, the best in the game, they like to see a par 5 early. What's the second hole all about?
A couple of bunkers down the right side. This hole was renovated back in 2010. They sort of changed the mounding on the green, took a bunker away on the left, and now that second shot is daunting, even for the best players.
Long and accurate. That's how you win in this game. 325 yards in the fairway. Frankie could make eagle right here with a really good approach shot.
Yeah, well within his reach, too. And, Rich, if we just sit back and relax here, I think we're going to see perhaps a very good look at eagle coming up.
Good swing, good shot yet again. Frank, not just a player, but an artist. Just beautiful work right there.
The only thing I can say, Rich, is that was Seve-esque.
8-foot putt here. Wow, he got robbed, Frank.
No, it's like kissing your mother-in-law.
Frank, this would be a nice way to jumpstart the round.
His momentum can quickly.
That was a nice birdie, and no doubt he's feeling pretty good about his position on this leaderboard.
A series of good holes in a row has got him to this point.
Frank, you've talked about this sort of New England feel they gave this golf course when they remodeled it. This is a pretty good example here at the third hole.
Yeah, that stone wall behind just sort of makes the golf course look like it's been there forever. They had tweaked the green a little bit on that left side, created a little bit of a ridge. You can sort of play the ball off that if you know where you're going.
On the green, and looking at a birdie opportunity. Not a gimme, but well within his range.
You'd like that one again.
Made a good run at birdie. He'll have to focus now. Try to walk away with the par. So 2 under early on. And we pick up action at the 4th. As we catch up with today's featured golfer, we have already seen some excellent play. Frank, what are some of the keys to keeping this early momentum?
Basically just trying to do the same things. We're seeing good driving, good approach play, and very good speed on the green right now. Keep doing the same thing.
Paying attention like a little kid at school, Frank. That baby's sitting up.
Sitting up. It's got the best view as well. You don't even need binoculars from where that ball is.
Makes the green in regulation. Really not much to this. The only issue would be a lack of concentration or focus. Has the birdie to move to 3 under par for the championship. Now on to the 5th, and Frank, a pretty challenging par 4.
Yeah, gentle dogleg to the left. There's a short bunker on the right. That's not really in play. It's gone for a little extra.
Look at this. Look at all the power in that coil.
Oh, that's fine.
Those are good numbers right there. 320, 320 yards. Just crushed it in the fairway. Another good swing, and it looks like, Frank, another really good shot. That's well played. Now a good look at birdie. You can see why this player has been compared to a young Rory McIlroy. Featured golfer making birdie and now sitting comfortably inside that cut line. All right, Frank, now to the 6th hole. It's a 465-yard par 4. What are the keys?
Well, it's framed beautifully by the trees just in front of the tee, so you know exactly where you're trying to go down there. 2 little bunkers on the right if you stray a little right, and if you stray a little left, you might just make it to the water. Can we get a measure on that one? That's enormous.
Chance to set himself up for a good scoring opportunity with his second shot here. Oh, can't hide the flagstick from that man. Just a couple of feet. Just playing excellent golf. 5 under for the tournament. Frankie, just love the variety of holes here at TPC Boston. Now we get to the 7th. It's a 600-yard par 5.
It looks straight away, but the problem is if you don't hit a good tee shot, then you really have to be aware of that cross bunker. That is one place you don't want to go with your second shot.
Can't ask for much more here at the 7th. He has hit a good one. Second shot coming up here at the par 5. tugged that one a little bit offline to the left. And he'll pay a bit of a price because that rough is fairly thick.
Oh, that's off the beaten track. You've got 5 minutes to find it.
This requires a lot of speed through the ball. Well, he gave us a demonstration today why he's one of the best in the sport. Every green hit regulation. Good work right there, now to 6 under. Now to the par 3 8th, and Frank, what's the best way to go here?
Hit your best, and then you're looking at making 2.
This could be a good one. Really good distance control there, playing well to his strengths. Just needs to keep it steady here over the putt. Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall. Frank, I don't know about you, but I love a good hot dog and a soda at the turn. Of course, it tastes a lot better after you've made par. How difficult is that proposition here at the 9th?
Well, if you stray with your tee shot here, you'll be making hamburgers, that's for sure.
He just blasted that one down the fairway. Out there about 325 yards. Frank, this is a position where a player is absolutely licking his chops here. Good chance to make a birdie.
Yeah, this is when this game just looks like fun. Bunkers don't seem to be in play. The only thing you're really looking at right now is just the flag.
Well, that is an exceptional shot on the green and in position for a birdie.
Yeah, that's a formality now.
And now he has this for the birdie. Just continuing to play some real hard for the championship. Well, such a beautiful time of year to play the game. The leaves are turning here in New England. It's a cool, crisp afternoon at the TPC Boston. And now we've made the turn. Frank headed to the back 9.
A nice par 4 to start. No fairway bunkers to worry about. Hazard left and right. And a green that shapes about 45 degrees to the left. Nice.
Looks good. Interesting, with the almost space-age advancements in golf equipment, what with new, lighter materials, and with the increased focus on fitness and strength, players are hitting the ball longer than ever. That has forced architects to lengthen the golf courses without sacrificing the integrity or the shot value of the original design. Not terrible, but not his best.
Outside chance, really, for birdie, but really, it was a rather poor approach shot. It's amazing. Doesn't matter how close it goes. It's an extra shot. That one will definitely hurt.
In for par. Frank, like all TPC golf courses, TPC Boston has the fan in mind. So you see those mounds throughout the golf course that gives people a chance to just sit, relax, and watch some golf. And there's a nice shady spot on the hill behind the 11.
Yeah, that's just before the 12th tee, and you really do get a look at the tee shots coming in 11, as well as the little undulations and contours on that massive green.
Oh, man.
I just pushed it.
Boy, that hurts. Well, considering the lead that he has on the rest of the field, a par is all you need. Now at the 461-yard par 4 12th, how do you play it, Frank?
Well, hit two of your best here. Somehow find the fairway, and then you take anything on the green here. You see a lot of sixes here over the years.
Good strike, good lie, good chance to attack the pin. Second shot, good look at the green. Good looking shot right here. Stuffed it in there really close, and now just a tap in. Standing over this putt, concentrating on the read. How does that stay out?
I have no earthly idea. Let's crawl that. Hole's round. Ball's meant to go in.
For the par. 8 under par for the round. On the tee now at another par for the 13th. Frank, how do you play it?
Well, it looks like it's a dogleg right, but ideally you want to keep that tee shot down the left. You don't want to leave any of it behind.
That's a nice spot right there in the fairway here at 13. And from the fairway for his second shot here. No problems there. Really good approach shot. And now, good look at birdie.
Now it's at sneaky distance.
Never a doubt, looking to make a statement today. Frank, the 14th, this is a dogleg left, 495 yards. Another case where the driver will set everything up.
But you have to avoid those mounds on the left. They'll just snag your ball. Now, this is not heading in the right direction.
No, it looks like it's going to be in the rough. Getting set for this next shot from the rough, what does the player need to be careful of here, Frank?
Well, this is where we're going to see exactly how good they are because, you know, that's not exactly the best lie, but it's sort of doable if you know what you're doing. Rich, that was some shot out of the rough. I really didn't think he could even get that on the green.
Well, just to get it on the green, as you say, I think is a big win. Pretty much doing everything right this week. 11 under for the tournament. All right, Frank, we're teed up at the 15th, and a lot to talk about with your caddy on this tee shot.
Yeah, which club, which line, series of bunkers down the left. That one short right doesn't really come into play. Another one, really, fairway first.
Well, he really moved that one. 320 yards and in the fairway. Frank, really good chance from this position to make a birdie.
Yeah, really the only thing he's looking at right now is the flag. This is a green light special.
Appears to be what they call a commercial play. Very solid. Pretty good shot. That ball settles in about 13 feet away.
You'd like to think unlucky for some, but birdie putt coming up.
Frank, this game will drive you crazy.
Yeah, you can do so many things right, and then just something so simple, completely wrong.
Those keep the round going, those par putts. Frank, fishing is a nice sport, just not at this hole.
Yeah, a little left here, you'll be more than fishing, that's for sure. Now, there's a little mound on the right side. It's about twice the size of a coffee table. When the flag's there, you need your best.
Terrific golf shot. And now that for an easy birdie. So a tester from 4 feet. Just an unbelievable round thus far. And 12 under on the day. Frank, the 17th here at TPC Boston underwent quite a radical change.
Yeah, that renovation and that redesign that they did, it changed the character of the hole, but they still kept that big mound in the middle of the green. So that second shot is still punishing if you misjudge it.
And players nursing a lead, they might want to think about playing it safe down the right side, but if you're trying to make up some ground, you could try to fly the church pews that divide the fairway into 2 sections, and that would give you a nice short wedge in.
Yeah, give you a short wedge in, but really the risk, is it worth it?
He's making the game look very simple right now. See it, hit it, and he's got it right on track. Locked in on the read and the speed. Frankie took plenty of time on this birdie putt. Different angles. He forgot one very important ingredient.
Yeah, pace. You can definitely fall in love with the line, even with approach shots as well, but obviously we see it more on putting.
On to the 18th and a big par 5 to finish out the round.
Yeah, fun way. Let's see, course record 61. What can you do here?
Good contact, good result. Well, those are good numbers right there. 320, 320 yards, just crushed it in the fairway. And now the second shot here at this par 5. Seems to like it. Looks like it's headed for the green.
Repetitive is often sounds boring. This is just shot after shot, and it's anything other than that. Spectacular.
Not a gimme, but well within his range. Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall. Frank, the par 5 18th here at TPC Boston, this is a chance to be a hero.
Oh, there is. The mere mortals play it down the left side. Everything slopes from left to right. But that bunker with a puff of breeze behind, if you can carry that, you are one of the longest hitters around.